I'm starting to see on like not just Instagram but just in general. Whenever I don't want to keep going down that rabbit hole.
Come on.
But whenever a woman gets held accountable for something or people call her out on her BS, first thing she'll say is, "Oh, if you're a man and you're coming at me, it's only because Joe Johnson."
Oh, you got a little dick.
You got a little dick, and it's like, but it's like that's just their go-to. Wherever they do it so much now that it's like.
It's like alright, yeah, whatever.
Does size even really matter? Like from the get go, does size even really?
I go back to there's a couple of them, but I think I'll share it to you where the girl pulls out the tape measure and she was like, "This is 3 inches. This is this is the size of any woman's cervix." And then they just kept going. This is great. This is great. When she gets and she said like, anything.
This is ridiculous.
Yeah, she was like anything over was it 6 or 7 inches? I
over 6.5 to 7 inches
is
more than enough.
Yeah, if you got you're in traction. And
don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. The bigger you are, the more reassurance you have. But can I be honest? I'm not packing, but like.
And I'm sure most men think they're
comfortable
not
with
packing, but they might be.
We're not, but from where some guys are blessed, two things. Some guys are blessed, and then
some of them got enhancements.
And porn is out there to where it's like, I feel like...
believe that.
Enhancements.
Yeah. But I feel like porn, I feel like we care more about size more than a woman does. Because to her, I do feel like, to the woman, I do feel like...
Yeah.
I do feel like if they care more about if they like you or not. Because from my experience, I have been with girls where if they like me, they don't care about the size.
Right.
Matter of fact,
as long as you do it right,
and they get theirs.
And they get
theirs.
They get theirs.
They love you.
However you do it.
Yeah.
But that is the go-to when a man and a woman break up.
Yeah.
Is the first thing the little dick. Hey, but I got a question now.
Okay.
Do you think gay guys do the same thing?
I would.
That's why you got a little dick.
I wouldn't question, no doubt about it. They're pretty sure they do.
Especially if I don't know why they just clicked in my head, but it makes me laugh.
As feminine as
they're extremely feminine.
Yes, I can see them being that one.
Now
that's enough. I won't think about it no more.
Okay, Now I do feel like size matters. This is from my experience because now that I think about it, like I get it now. Size matters to girls or women that are extremely damaged and they just have multiple partners that they can just hit up and say, "Yo, where you at?" That's when because I messed with a girl. That I told it in the past episode. I called her an alpha female. I said she called herself an alpha female.
Mm-hmm.
When we used to
had one of those.
Yeah, but when we used to link up, like every time she would go down on me, first thing she'll say is, "Oh, I had bigger, so they shouldn't take long." Or she'll say that literally right as she's about to, as soon as she's about to put her head down, she'll say that.
Yeah, exactly.
As soon as she I could be drunk, full of Crown, full of oysters, I could say that, like, the moment she says that, I'm in my head. And she used to manipulate me to think and go.
Yeah, because she
was she older than you?
No, she was younger, but she was so manipulative. She was like 20.
She was a dominatrix.
She wasn't dominant. Mentally, she was a dominatrix.
Exactly.
And she was 23 when we were messing around.
How old were you?
I was 20. Trying to be honest, right? Because I'm in a relationship with my girl. I'm trying to get my age right because my girl.
Give or take.
27
year.
27.
Okay.
I met my girl at 24. Right before. It literally was right before. So basically, even if we were messing around, she wasn't my girl when I was seeing her.
So that means,
but that's why I was saying I gotta be careful. But anyway, she would say stuff right as we're about to start that would mentally mess with me. Like I remember I pulled out a dildo, and I'm like, "Yo, you cool with this?"
Question.
And yes.
Were you offering money?
Of course.
Okay. That's okay.
But no, the fact that now most time when I'm offering money, I'm in for the money. Let me make it feel comfortable.
But she was one of them.
She was one of the ones. I don't care about the money.
Yeah, she just wanted to go ahead and just shame you and then still get the money.
Yeah. So it was like when I was about to build
that's what she thought you liked.
No, I didn't like that. Because we would always argue. The thing is, she would just say stuff to her. Every time I would say something, she would say the opposite. That's why I'm like, we fell out. But anyway, let me get. I had a dildo, and I'm about to dildo her. And I'm like, you cool with this? She goes, yeah, I'm used to big dicks. Literally, as we're about to, and that's in my head. It's like, darn, I'm not big enough. Like,
it's like, damn, you're 27, you're a whore.
Wait a minute, this is, and I'm going to cut you off.
Go ahead.
This is, you offered her money. This is why she thought she could talk to you like this.
Yes.
This is why.
I learned that now.
Yeah, this is why I say you don't ever offer money. But unless you want that type
another subject. You're not going to stab me right now. We're talking about size right now.
Okay.
We're on
That's why
size.
she thought she could do that.
Don't hold the mirror to my face right now. We'll do that for a later day. But no, size. Whereas like she will say things that as it's about to start, she'll say. But when I'm when I was meeting other girls and they got theirs, a lot of times I feel like even if you're not the biggest fish in the pond, they help you and adjust. That's why I say women are adaptable.
They adjust.
They adjust. Just it now. No, I remember.
Like Marines, they adapt. They
tell you exactly what they're like. Yeah, that what you need to do right here.
Yeah, but I remember.
Right there.
This is one of my other stories. I remember I was great. Me and this girl. She liked me enough to where I gave her enough nuts to where she's like, put it in me. And it was like I wasn't.
How many was that?
I don't know. I lost count to where enough to make her go put it in me. How about that?
Well, she should have taken that. That's like the first or second.
But it was like I went to go put it in, but I wasn't drunk, and I didn't have my oysters or nothing like that on me, so I wasn't prepared.
Yeah.
So I go stick it in, and I'm already getting self-conscious.
You shouldn't.
I got self-conscious.
Wow.
She literally, as I am now, this is all she did, and I slipped in. And I'm like, yeah. She literally just a little twist.
A little jerk to the
she
side.
helped me, and it slid right in,
and
it was on. It was on like Donkey Kong.
Yeah. She knew exactly where it was supposed to go.
But I feel like that's why I say size I don't think size really matters. As long as it's how they feel about you.
Yeah. What Billy said.
Yeah.
You only need this much.
Yeah, you don't need. He was sitting here talking the whole time he's talking. All I can think of his homeboy on How High.
This is too much.
Don't worry. Well, I'll make it work, baby.
Oh. He said I had 3 inches of hard. She said I'll work with you, baby.
Oh. One more thing, and then I'll let you guys have the floor. Cool. Y'all can say whatever you want. Me and my girl, because from where I dabble in toys.
Okay.
I literally had I went and grabbed a pocket pussy.
Right. Okay.
And I'm like, I set it in front of her, and I said, babe, I just want to know, when I got the honey in me, and some crown, and you got some crown, and we just music playing, where am I at? Where am I at? I'm self-conscious enough to know. She literally went on the toy, that was our diagram, she went on the toy and said, if you are, as you say you were, you're right here. She pointed in the abdomen section. So she goes, yeah, when you're really in me, it feels like you're in my stomach. That's why I say, oh, I feel it in my stomach, because it's like you're close. The moment she said that, I'm like, it's like I passed a test that I didn't even.
She gave you what you were looking for.
But it wasn't confidence. Exactly. She literally was just like.
I got another question. Does that happen when you've been with us, or does it happen just kind of when y'all has been together?
No, there was time.
Not us, like it's.
No. I get what you're saying. Before this,
I understand.
Yeah, before this, we would do it, and like if we go away,
that's right.
Like when we go on trips and stuff, and we're just passionate. If the passion's there before us, if the passion was there, she would say it, but I would brush it off like in your stomach.
But
Get out of
you
here.
be having good days on Sunday.
But when she finally showed exactly what she meant, I'm like, oh.
You can tell when you in there. You can tell
Yes.
when you are right where you need to be, and it don't.
It don't take a baby arm. It doesn't take a baby arm.
No.
But when you hit that right
You
spot,
can have it right in the right position.
and I'm not tooting my own horn or anything like that. But you got, and even if you're not the biggest person in the world, you can do it like That's why you pick up on other things. That's
you like
why
your foreplay.
Yes, guys that do good foreplay can or know good foreplay for a reason.
But
right.
But like I said, but I also feel like we men care more about it than they do. Because the only reason I got self-conscious about my size, the only reason I started to get self-conscious is because some of my friends, when we got in high school, all they kept doing was talking about how Rashawn's still a virgin, he's still a virgin, he's not doing it, Now, when I finally lost my virginity, the friend that was around when I did it, he didn't ask. He went back to the girl, and the first question he asked was, how big is he? And I'm like, okay, so I feel like we care more about size than women do.
1,000%.
Well, I'm going to go ahead and say something like that, because if your boys was making fun of you,
they ain't your boys.
9 times out of 10, that they're making fun of you, either they're not your boys.
No, they weren't my boys. They couldn't.
Or y'all ain't getting none either. So
real quick. I'm sorry. Real quick. Though, it's funny, because one of the friends he made a big deal about me being a virgin. When we finally had a conversation, he said he didn't lose it until he met his wife. So I'm like, so all those years of you beating me down, talking about how I'm a virgin, you weren't, and he goes, because
he felt like he could use you not to be a little wuss.
Only because I didn't know what a virgin was.
Look, I'm not going to sit here and lie. I mean, I got made fun of, like the same thing, but mine was like in middle school.
Yeah, middle school when they start. Middle school into high school.
I remember the first time that I ever did anything, right?
Yeah.
And
it wasn't middle school.
I was at the movie theater. Not that I did anything, but I was at the movie theater, and these guys found out what had happened, and they were like, "Did you bust?" And I was like, yeah, and I had no idea what they were talking about.
Matter of fact, yes, that's exactly what happened to me. Because by the grace of God, I lost my virginity right as I got in the 12th grade. And I lost it, and it was like, so many people just kept coming up with questions, like asking me questions. Because it got out, but it didn't get out to the point where I got in trouble. They just go, Rashawn, did you have sex last night? Wait, how'd you know? Well, and he got jealous. So when it got out that I lost my virginity, I was there. He didn't bust. He was literally trying to take credit for the story. Same guy that won a donkey kick.
Watching me?
But same guy that won a donkey kick.
Sicko.
Previous episode. But he was like trying to take credit for he was trying to shame me. But yes, I feel like guys care more about size than the girl does.
And I don't know about you guys, but when I was growing up in middle school, we still had to take showers.
Yeah.
Oh, we did. I
did too.
And we had to take showers, and if you participated in gym, you had to have showers.
Yeah.
Ever since I was in 6th grade.
Right.
So you would legit get a failing grade if you didn't take a shower.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So
you definitely
I learned my pecking order real quick.
Right.
And I was like, okay, I know where I land in this vicinity.
What about you? Size.
I'm average.
Sean, size, go. Just what's your takes on the size?
We're not asking.
No, we're not asking your size. What are you like? What's your thought? Because we've been talking, but you go. Because you actually, you're the type where it's like you are tall, light, muscular.
Right.
God damn.
You delicious.
The fuck up.
He's delicious.
What the hell are you doing?
Sean is
I it's what the
He's
hell?
delicious.
It really-
So it's like
He's
Does-
delicious. I'm not about to call no grown man delicious. What
He's
the hell are
delicious,
you
Tom.
talking about?
Hey, delicious.
Hell no.
Sean is delicious. So it's like, do you like? Cause you already got all the advantages.
Okay, so I'm gonna put it to you in perspective, and you both cleared both of them earlier. It takes on what you know, on what you're supposed to be doing, and then you do what they say to do. If they ask you to, hey, put it in right here, I need you to go slightly to the left, or
and she'll adjust to the left.
or if you're down there, you know what I mean, you got your face in it.
Blow on my booty hole.
She says, oh, go up just a little bit, right there, up. Okay, cool. It doesn't have to be this damn long.
Yeah, but
6 inches is good. If you're average, average is 6 inches, six and a
I
half.
thought they said 5. I thought they said 5 is that.
Okay, well,
I don't know. I'm just saying.
personally,
Is it up there with Pluto's?
If that's it, I put 5 because if it's 5, I'm above average.
Did you ever hold a remote control?
If
Did
it's
you ever
a six,
hold?
I'm above
Wait,
average,
did
but
you ever
still.
hold a remote control to it? Not.
My little Dicky.
Did you? I did.
Yeah,
I did.
That's what little Dicky said. He put it on Xbox controller.
But I use the Comcast for remote control because if I did a Roku remote, I will be.
It vibrate.
If I use one of them Roku remotes, I'm like, oh. But I used to use the Comcast when they're about this big.
yeah, no.
They vibrate?
No, what are you talking about? Vibrant? No.
What are you sticking up your ass? What
I'm
are you talking about?
Did you compare your thing to a remote control?
If I was going to, I would just get a tape measure.
I was gonna say, if you wouldn't be that person, and be like, start from the base, I get what you're saying.
Did y'all shave?
I was like, where the hell is he going?
Wait. Did y'all shave and then compare, or
No, because hair has nothing to do with it.
I refuse to let-
If you get the base right, then you're fine.
Because I'm like, I used to be like when a girl, when I used to mess with a girl, I met a girl when I'm like, look, I'm letting you know when I'm packing before we have sex, and I pulled it down.
Right.
She and it was one of them ones where it's like they're just so used to sleeping around. So I pulled it down and said, "This is what I got." She's like, "Aww," and I didn't shave.
But if you was a grower and not a shower, it's different.
Yeah, that's another thing too.
I got a baby dick too.
But overall, I feel like with size,
If you know what you're doing,
it does
not matter.
It doesn't
she
matter.
will learn and adapt to.
Exactly.
If she likes
Absolutely.
you, she'll adapt. So it's like I don't think
1,000%.
size doesn't matter anymore.
And
They
the
just
good
say
thing,
If she's not out there,
and the good
if
thing
she's not out
is,
there, yes.
they say for every 30 pounds you lose, you gain an inch.
Well, I will let you know by next year.
That's what I'm talking about.